Welcome to the last class of Isom251. So with this class, we're going to talk a little bit about leadership, and also the official lesson gets to some of the strategic considerations with operations management. So make sure that you all take the quiz. I also tell you that I have set the final as available and open for you guys to take it. Go through the material first. Make sure you do the studying. I've got it set for 4 hours. I don't know that you'll need that long. You need to have it done by the 12th of December, please, because I don't want anybody to fail. So make sure you do the course evaluations. It helps you get your grades earlier, and it's also good feedback for me. I'd also ask a personal favor if you would be so kind as to send suggestions on how to get better involvement with this class. So for instance, this coming semester in spring, I also have a section of this class, and it really would help me to get better feedback from the students, and also I think it's a better experience for you if we have better interaction other than emails and sitting with announcements going back and forth. Alright, so my story for this lesson is how I came up with my 80-20 rule for leadership. So working in various organizations throughout my career, I've noticed that the organizations, the groups, personnel in those groups don't change very significantly over time. But as new managers come in, their performance, or their perception of the performance, markedly increases or decreases. They get better, they get worse. And so the question in my mind, based on the studies I've made, based on my experience, based on where I went to school for my undergraduate, I really was interested in what makes leadership work. And the conclusion I came to is watching how those leaders worked with their people is the people in those groups responded to how their managers treated them. It really came down to if the manager was expecting them to do a good job, and gave them the tools and made sure they had the training, they would do a good job. If the leader expected them to be scrubs, expected them not to do a good job, if he talked bad about them, if he or she didn't go out of the way to make sure they had the tools they needed, they didn't do a good job. It really wasn't much more complicated than that. And so that's how I came up with that theory. And I really believe it works. I've seen it work time after time after time. So really, when you're in a leadership position, you've got to believe and tell your people that you believe they're going to do a good job. Then go out and get them the tools and get them the training so they can. Okay, the other thing I wanted to say is I'm on LinkedIn. There's no requirement for you guys to link up with me, and I'm not going to search you guys out, but if you'd like to link with me on LinkedIn, I'd be glad to do that. Thanks very much, folks.